Hello and welcome to the video. This is Walrus Hunt Together, and today we're hunting walruses. Walrus, 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 walrus. Has the word walrus gone numb yet? Does walrus not even sound like a word anymore? Good, because it's not a word. Walruses aren't real. They only exist in video games. Therefore, we must hunt them because they're not real. Okay, flimsy character motivations established. Let's stop fucking around and explain what we're doing. I need walrus tusks, a lot of them, and to get as many as possible, I need to hunt as many as possible. They respawn once every 2.5 days, but I'm gonna hunt them every 3 days. You skip out on exactly one potential extra spawn, but who cares? Not me, and considering I'm the one piloting this Wanda, that's all that counts. So, remember, 14703. Those are the first digits of the days we'll be hunting walruses. Every winter from here on out until I decide I've had enough. And with that first hunt done, let's tally the tusks. 3. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, it's also Fool's Moon. That means America is ripe for the harvest. There's only 5 because I recently culled them, but it's fine because they got turned into werepigs too. I then decided the next logical course of action was, gathering ice. I kinda, sorta overshot the mark with how many pickaxes you need, but point is, you want an ice box filled to the brim with ice. And every couple winters, you'll want to top it back up. And oh, would you look at the time, it's Walrus Hunt o'clock. Wow, 2. Average ain't bad. It's perfect in all its mundanity. I then spent like a solid day just reorganizing my chest system and somewhat future-proofing it. I also took this time to hunt for the deers and the Klaus sack. And while this plays in the background, I figure it's finally time I explain my plans for the teleport hub. I am a creature of needless excess. My logic being, if it has any meaning, useful meaning, it's best to have multiple of it. So I'll have 2 teleports for each key location, except for 2 exceptions. 3 home watches, 4 cave watches. 1 home watch always in my inventory and 2 in the chest. The 4 caves watches is for 2 in my overworld hub and 2 in the caves hub. Basically, that means top row is an item indicating where the teleporters below go to. My plan is to use these teleports to initially only go to the most useful locations. Base, ruins, key resources that I can't localize, and then we'll branch out to key locations around the map. Oasis, Dragonfly. I can even use the teleports for hound protection by placing one near a herd of beefaloes. The noob strategy optimized by teleportation. Pearls Island, Lunar Island. I'll even get a teleport for my boat whenever I decide to get a boat. And similar things for the caves. But in time. Patience is key, and personally, it's not really worth it to rush. I'd rather take my time and enjoy the ride. Oop, that's a 7. You know what that means. Two again, very sad. No 4 tusks. It's only a 6.25% chance. That's like common as fuck in the grand scheme of things. And after a bit of sanity regen, it's time for Klaus. You have 2 winters to drop the Krampus sack. And I didn't fight you in the first winter. Therefore, you only have this one chance to give me a Krampus sack. Or else I will enact Operation Fuck you. And he's dead. Alright, Krampus. You only have this one chance. You have failed me. Anyways, did I hear walrus hunting time? One. What is this? Chores, chores, chores. That's all I really did this winter. A whole bunch of boring chores. But hopefully my shitty acting skills can convince you this is interesting. I'm joking, of course. Doing these things are necessary. What they lack is in being able to be talked about in an interesting manner. Yeah, I farmed pigs, gathered some ice, set up even more teleports, and so on and so on. These things I all deeply enjoy doing. But there's not really much of a way that I can convey that joy. At least, from the concerns of someone who finds those tasks boring. Learning how to appreciate the little things, the chores, in games or in real life, it's something I think necessary, as those little things are overwhelmingly common. Wiping dust off a counter with the wave of a hand. So simple, so meaningless, and benign. But suppose you're on a dusty red planet, and you've only got solar panels to power you. That meaningless action in absence means literally millions of dollars worth of engineering, ingenuity, and human creativity. The whole world's filled to the brim with little meaningless actions, and we're never getting rid of them. So you can either learn to love them or learn to loathe them. I choose love, but you can choose loathe if you insist, I suppose. But that is a deeply personal thing, a matter of individual will, and not something anyone but you are responsible for. If that makes you feel lonely, don't be sad. We all deal with it alone, together. Last walrus hunt for this winter, and we only got one again, making in total 9 walrus tusks this winter. One less than the theoretical 10 on average. So instead of showing you that, I'll just show you the second deer Klaus kill. The perfect bait for the perfect idiot. Funny how the only damage I took in that deer Klaus fight was fire related. And with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. Consider subscribing, sticking around, see what I end up doing on this weird ass world. Thanks for watching. I've got more in the works, so don't you worry. See you all then. Yeah, nice to see you too, Spring.